Welcome to this podcast, August 2017. This is Laura Ellis from Transitions Liaison. I want to welcome you. The topic of this podcast involves hypnosis and weight loss. And it's all about achieving your weight loss and body shape goals and how we do that, and how this country has us believing for years on aspects of weight loss that are not only dangerous but keep you on a hamster on a wheel effect. You'll lose the weight and inevitably gain it back. Well, why is that? It's because now experts say that diets fail because people, the weight loss industry, are not addressing the mind. They're not addressing the emotional aspects of food. Okay? Which I've certainly already knew that, but this was picked up in a press release, so I'm just forwarding that information on to you. The good news concerning any weight loss goals is that it's not your fault. We collectively that have weight challenges have been given incorrect and misleading information about diet, weight loss, and health from many so-called reputable sources. The challenge is we need new information, and we need new information to help us understand how our old way of eating is making us not only overweight, but sick. New information comes, and understanding with that comes new information that will help you with the next ingredient, which is finding the motivation you need to achieve your goals. Now, addressing motivation, once you understand how weight gain and loss really works, you can begin the process of adjusting your beliefs. Your beliefs are number one here. Attitudes and feelings also that will fuel your motivation to create new behaviors. New behaviors and habits and a lifestyle that will manifest your weight loss and body image goals easily and effortlessly. But motivation alone is not enough. And even if you're the most motivated person in the world, if you're doing the wrong things, you will not achieve your weight loss goal. It is the combination of motivation and proper information that will lead to the successful outcome that you are seeking. Now, we're going to address hypnosis here because it's a very powerful tool, and 90% of my clients have incorporated my techniques to bring life-changing results to them. So that being said, with hypnosis, we can reprogram, okay? And we reprogram our subconscious mind, our life script, from what it is now to what you want it to be. And we can program in new positive thoughts. We can program in new beliefs, motivations, and behavior. We can create new positive associations in our subconscious mind that will result in new behaviors and motivation that will move you toward your goals. Under hypnosis, we'll create a clear vision of your goal, your ideal weight and size, and how it feels, using the imagination, how it feels to be there, how it feels with the new benefits of you being at your ideal weight, size, and health. We will also implement reasons you want to be at your goal weight, and the positive emotions, very important, the positive emotions you'll feel if you were already at your goal weight and size and feeling very healthy right now. Emotional eating also is a challenge. And again, we're addressing the mind now, so all this is encompassing. Because sometimes the food represents love for people, sometimes it represents comfort, sometimes it represents companionship, relaxation, reward, based on past conditioning, excitement. And you have to know that a lot of people have taken food in as a best friend to them. So we can reprogram your subconscious mind to create these positive things in your life without using food. Because if you eat when you're sad, or you're angry, or you're lonely, or you're bored, or you're tired, or just that habit because you're in front of the TV, we can also reprogram your subconscious and replace it with healthier choices and options. Now, here's some more information for the good versus the bad. Information always comes to us in two forms. Okay, it's either good or it's bad. I'm sure you agree. And for decades, we have been receiving collectively, we have been receiving bad information about weight loss and diet. Again, it's not your fault. This is information we received from what should have been reliable sources, such as the medical community and the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. We don't want to dwell on this fact because it's all about history and learning. We used to think the world was flat and that all the planets revolved around the universe. Wrong. Oh well, let's just adjust our beliefs and move on, okay? So misinformation about diet and food has been holding us back for years. And many of us have put forth effort and energy to follow really good diet advice. And I've known a few people in my lifetime that have done this, only to fail or quickly gain the weight back. And this is in large part due to dietary food and myths. Okay, now here's some common diet myths that people need to let go of if you have a weight challenge. Number one, food makes you fat. That's not so. Number two, a health diet should consist of 70% carbohydrates. Now remember, these are untruths that we have been programmed collectively to believe that is true. Okay? So number one, fats make you fat. Number two, a health diet should consist of 70% carbohydrates. Number three, meat and eggs are bad for you. Number four, don't eat butter. Number five, you need to eat fruits in order to have a healthy diet. Number six, exercise is the best way to lose weight. And number seven, I love number seven, weight loss is just a matter of calories in versus calories going out. Now here's the good news. Exercise is not a weight loss plan. Starvation is not a weight loss plan. Learn to eat according to your evolutionary biology and the weight will fall off effortlessly is not true. Not only will you lose weight and achieve your body goals, you will also be preventing heart disease, diabetes, cancer, tooth decay, and more. Plus, it will also help with anxiety, depression, and mood swings. Now, that is true when you lose the weight. So, what does evolutionary biology tell you to eat? Meat, fish, seafood, green veggies, fats, nuts, cheese, and avocados. Now, what foods may trigger insulin and should not be eaten are sugars, starchy carbohydrates, wheat, which we know pretty much now, breads, cakes, flour, tortillas, rice, pasta, etc., fruits, fruit juices, and beans. Okay, now I want to move forward and talk about what's in it for you to learn a new lifestyle revolving around food, to undertake hypnosis, which with many of my clients and people all around the US and globally have done for permanent weight loss, avoiding any invasive procedures, drugs, or diet plans. The first question I want to ask you is, what does having a lean body mean to you? Think about that for a moment. How will it make you feel? I apologize. My pup was in the background. Okay, again, my apologies for Rafa, King Rafa, my beloved dog, gets distracted at times. So where were we? We were asking about how would it make you feel to have a lean body? What does having a lean body mean to you? How will it make you look? But most importantly, how will it change your life? Can that delayed gratification benefit begin to outweigh the monetary gratification of that good taste in your mouth? Can achieving your goal be more gratifying? Kate Moss, the famous model, was once quoted as saying, "Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels." So let's not perpetuate any more myths here either. You can still eat really tasty food, a great steak, eggs, bacon, pork chops, gourmet greens, and salads. You're not starving here, okay? This is a lifestyle change, a change in beliefs. We have to attack these changes by addressing these false beliefs. We do this under hypnosis. Here's some more false beliefs that we've been preconditioned to think and believe. Eating is entertainment. I have to give up all satisfying foods. Food is love. It's not a meal without dessert. It can't be done. I can't do it. My body works differently than other people's bodies. I've heard that quite a bit, actually. Life is no fun without carbs. I've heard that one too. And we need bread and fruit to be healthy. So really, how do we change these beliefs? Well, becoming aware, as I'm bringing to you right now, and acknowledging their falsehoods, firstly. And then we go in with hypnosis and we change the emotions, changing the emotions that we have attached to them. And we replace them with beliefs, new beliefs that support the new behaviors and lifestyle we wish to have. Once that happens, you'll start feeling, I would say after the second or third session, you'll begin to feel lighter. You begin to feel healthier, more motivated, optimistic, naturally, okay? And you'll want to do things that you haven't done, most likely in a very long time, that are good and healthy for you. Because what happens under hypnosis is the conscious mind, the mind that we think about in the grocery store and say, for example, okay, I'm going to the grocery store today and I'm going to pick up my favorite box of chocolate chip mint cookies, and I'm not reading labels, and I'm going to just pick up anything and everything that strikes me at the moment. You may be even a little more conscious than that, but I'm using an extreme example. With hypnosis, after a few sessions, you won't want those chocolate chips. You just won't want them. You won't want the cookies. You'll breeze right by the aisle and not think twice about it. That's the beauty of it. Because now you've programmed your subconscious, you've programmed your mind to want to eat healthier. And it does so automatically, just like it's been doing on default, on automatic, for you to do the opposite of that. Okay? I have one client in mind in particular that I had. She was military, and she needed to lose 50 pounds. She was desperate to lose 50 pounds, actually. And so after the third session with her, that's exactly the story. The analogy I just gave you was actually her story, or part of her story. She couldn't stop eating sweets and treats, things that she had been eating for many, many years and carrying this baggage, this weight around for quite some time. In somewhat of denial also of the amount of weight that she was carrying around and what she needed to lose, which is not unusual. So with my program, I began her on a detox, which was all natural product. And I think that's very important when people are beginning a weight loss regime, because the body's taken in a lot of toxicity. That's why you're overweight. That's what's stored in the fat cells. So amongst the hypnosis treatments, which are once a week, an hour a week via Skype or in person, I started her, and I start everyone actually that comes to me for weight loss with the natural product that I would highly recommend. I don't carry it here per se, but you will have access to it, and begin the detox program along with hypnosis. So long story short, within the third session, she was evident, and she was very excited that that she was not any longer interested in eating the sweets and the treats. And actually went into the grocery store on several occasions during that 3-week period. And upon the third visit, came out with what appeared to her to be the healthiest basket of food for herself that she had seen in decades, if ever. So that's pretty much how it works. And you can go to my website, Transitions Liaison, liaison.com, and look for my services there. And Perfect Image Hypnosis is where you'll find some more information. You can also go to the products page and click on that. And there's a free ebook that I offer that I have written, e-booklet I'll call it. It's only about 7 or 8 pages, which explains more about hypnosis and weight loss, and it's free. So I hope this was helpful to all of you. Again, Rafa says good night. He's my best friend in the fur, and quite a great companion, a great animal. So if you hear him doing his thing in the background from time to time, again, my apologies for that. And I wish you all well. Please feel free to reach out also by telephone. You can reach me on the phone numbers on the website and arrange for a free consult. I am more than happy to answer any questions you may have or misconceptions you may have about hypnosis, and we can move forward from there. Take good care, and thanks for listening. And remember, knowledge is power.